Back here at home, floodwaters are starting to recede in most areas, but people in one Staten Island neighborhood say they'll be dealing with the standing water for days. CBS 2's Jessica Layton tells us why.
Every time it rains, Igor Yentis wonders what's the best way to get home.
So I actually try to go in illegally against the one way to try not to hit the water.
His family's house at the corner of Kiswick Street and Bedford Avenue in Midland Beach is like its own little island on Staten Island. They're surrounded by floodwater.
If you had known how bad this was, would you have thought twice about buying the house?
Yeah, probably.
A couple blocks away on Grimsby Street, it's just as bad, not only in giant downpours, but almost every time it rains.
Every time it rains, if it rains for 5 minutes, then it'll have a huge puddle up the block.
All summer we usually have this giant lake over here.
And all that standing water can be scary.
Especially with the bugs and the mosquitoes and all the viruses now, it's not healthy.
People who live here say the problem with this flooding, which at this point is about a foot deep, is that it doesn't go away. It will look like this for days, even long after it stopped raining.
Some believe the answer is a better drainage system, but in this low-lying area, the water has nowhere to go. The Department of Environmental Protection is working on a project to put in new wetlands to filter stormwater, but City Council member Steve Mateo wants something done now. Quote, "In my opinion, the best interim solution is to have DEP pump out the water as the flooding occurs. Whatever the fix."
It's kind of frustrating, it is.
Unless it's before the next storm, it won't be as fast as these families need. In Midland Beach, Jessica Layton, CBS 2 News.
A DEP spokesperson says the first phase of the wetland project should be completed by the end of next year and says engineers will be looking into whether there are any short-term solutions.